I'd do a quick interview if Andy wants. All right, let's get on a server. Why not, Blood Dog? Let's have a chat. I'll be on Rusty's server. Oh wait, maybe you can't even enter this one. Oh, you could. Never mind.
Yes, I can.
Yeah, what's up, dude? How you doing?
Hey, doing well. How are you?
I mean, I'm looking forward to this game, but since you're here, what did you think about your games?
Well, they were really close games. Before we started, we felt like we could take at least 2 out of 5 maps, and then we could have a tie break where it's 50-50. And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, you guys did win your picks, and they won theirs. And then of course the DM2 decider.
Yeah, we won. I mean, the arrow walk was pretty crazy because they had the lead for the first 9 minutes, even more. I think we had 0 lead until the final quad, and then we finished our comeback, which was great.
Yep. Yeah, you'll notice that when you watch the stream back. We talked a lot about it, and well, it was definitely a crazy game. And
yeah, and ZTN also felt like it was back and forth the whole time. There was never any comfort, and I'm sure you commented on my quad stack telefrag at around 8.
Yep. I was gonna get to that. So
I'll tell you why. Because nobody had died for a while, so I didn't think I had to be careful for the telefrag. But I guess he slow spawned in the perfect timing when he telefragged me or spawn fragged me.
Okay. I didn't realize that they were slow spawning. I didn't mention that part. Maybe I need to watch the demo back just to see what that player, whoever it was that got you, what they were doing at the time.
Yeah, I mean, normally I would avoid the spawn spot if they were spawning and dying and all that stuff, but it was very quiet for a while, so you're a little bit less cautious in that case.
Yeah. You guys were making a comeback as well, so it was like the worst timing to get telefragged. It felt like.
But I think we had maybe 19 frag lead with a minute and a half left, so it still felt pretty comfortable, but yeah, it was pretty annoying.
Yeah. And then the DM2, can you take me through that? Because it was a very close game, but then I kind of ran away for you guys. But how did you feel during the game, and like how did it feel from your perspective?
I can tell you, I mean, going into DM2, we felt pretty comfortable because I liked the map a lot. Bo was good at it as well, and I felt like we had a really good chance. I'll tell you how it started was terrible because I spawned Telly alone, and I pushed the button to take yellow and take quad.
Oh wait, sorry, I need to interrupt you there. Okay, so you spawned Telly. Is that the reason why Boga Joker didn't go for the quad? Because he stopped and stayed at the secret door and spammed down to low because he heard that Mur spawned the back room. So Mur got the back room spawn and the 200-200. Boga Joker could make it to quad, but instead he stayed and spammed and denied the rocket launcher. So what happened was that he was late for quad for that reason, and GT got the first quad. But yeah, continue. But I guess it was the reason he stayed then was because you spawned Telly.
Well, I didn't tell him to stay. I think maybe he decided to because I told him I'm Telly alone. So what happened was GT spawned nail gun and did his really freaking fast bunny hop and got the yellow armor before I could even get there and stole it and Telly'd first.
Oh, okay.
So they took first quad, which is really unusual in that scenario where I get Telly spawn alone. So it was started off really badly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then I think then it was back and forth. We had full lock for a while. I had low RL, and then I have to check what happened. Yeti was telling me that Mur spawned at low button, and then I probably screwed up at some point, and they got some armors and rockets. Really could have gone either way.
I'm trying to remember the game really. I was just, I was pretty much in falsetto the entire game, and now I can't remember what actually happened apart from the start.
Well, yeah, it never felt comfortable except for 1 or 2 minutes when we had control and took a bit of a lead. Then the rest of it really felt like back and forth and dying and then spawn frags, and with like 2 minutes left, it was pretty clear that we couldn't make up the lead anymore. Yeah, they played well.
We also had a big discussion about DM4. We weren't really sure which team was gonna pick it because obviously it's the weakest map for both teams. Did you expect the curveball that they were gonna pick it, or have you guys played them on DM4 any so that they kind of had an indication that they might be stronger on it?
I don't remember ever playing them. Maybe we played once a couple years ago, but really nothing to remember. But I heard the discussion because I was listening to you while we were warming up before the match.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was unexpected that they would pick it because I figured they wouldn't like it either. When they did pick it, it doesn't bother us. It's not like we're mentally unprepared or nervous. It's just we play it. It was fine. We didn't think we'd win, but actually both DM6 and DM4 were really relatively close. At least DM6 was closer than I thought it could have been.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It also felt, and this is not complaining, but it felt like they got a lot of good spawns on both of those maps, which is part of the game.
They did something that I found really cool. I think it was DM6. So, or was it DM6? No, it was the DM4, I think. Anyways, they were starting to hide. No, that was actually disregard everything that I said. I'm trying to remember the games. Yeah, I'm sorry. But yeah, you guys did, after all, you did earn yourself $500, finishing 4th in the tournament. What do you have to say about the tournament overall?
It was really great. I mean, putting aside the little bit of drama from the last match, everything went very smoothly. We're happy with getting a chance to play against everybody. I wish we can have more of these international tournaments. Regional stuff is fun too, and it's great, but sometimes the variety of playing against other teams is what you're looking for. Yeah, we had, I think, 2 out of the last 3 before today. We had 3-2 nail biters, so pretty happy with getting this far. Disappointed we didn't win this one. And when actually, I can tell you, we wanted to get revenge against BPS and Locust from 5 years ago, or at least a chance at revenge.
Oh, from the QuakeCon tournament.
Yeah, because that was a really close 2-1 win for them. I'm not saying we'd win today, but at least wanted a chance to try again.
Yeah.
So it's a bit annoying that we couldn't win that DM2 today, but it's okay. We'll get a chance in 5 years.
Another chance in 5 years, hopefully sooner than that.
Yeah.
So, looking forward then, just your thoughts on BPS and Locust versus GT and Mer.
Well, I mean, I guess they've played each other a couple of weeks ago, and BPS Locust won 3-1, right?
Yeah.
And I remember the arrow walk was really close. I think BPS Locust took it. So,
yeah, it was pretty similar to
yeah,
this
I
game
think the last minute
last
decided
quad,
it.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, always very hard to say. I would say DM6 goes to GT and Mer. DM4 goes to BPS Locust. DM2 maybe GT Mer. Arrow walk could be a toss-up like it was, but probably BPS Locust, and then you have ZTN. So really, actually, for DM6 and DM4, which are probably 70% for each team, the rest are all toss-ups. It could end up 3-1, 3-2, or 1-3, or 2-3. I don't know.
Yeah.
I would be surprised with the 3-0, though. I don't think that's going to happen.
No, we have an interesting situation here because GT and Mer, of course, asked for a break, and I saw in what Locust was typing, he's already triggered, which is not a very good thing for BPS and Locust. On the other hand, even if he's tilted, GT and Mer has played 8 maps in a row, so fatigue could set in. Who knows?
Yeah, but 8 maps, I mean, it's not nothing, but it's also, an hour and a half of playing. It's not crazy a lot, but yeah, they're actually important matches, so they're a little bit more tense than just playing 8 mixed games.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hopefully they play today, I guess.
I think they're forced to due to the
deadline. The walkover thing, right?
Yeah. So they will play. The question is just how long we have to wait.
Yep.
But it looks like Murray is back at least, so that's a start.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, going back to your question.
Yes.
I was just going to say about the tournament. I was saying, it's a lot of fun for us, and hopefully it happens soon. The next one, similar tournament. I figured people are wondering about the whole Sane situation and me changing teammates.
Yeah, you can tell us about that.
I mean, I've tried to address it in Discord when it comes up, but I signed up with Sane originally. He was an old 2-on-2 teammate of mine for a long time, but that was many years ago. He's been playing professional, Diabolical and Reflex and doing very, very well. But he hasn't played Quick World much recently, but when he comes back, he's pretty much almost 100% because he never stopped playing professional esports. So we won our first match and scheduled the second match. And he was online 12 hours before that match was due against Creature and Diki. He was warming up and he said that he'd be there. And then an hour before the match, I message him. I hear nothing. Half an hour, I message. I hear nothing. Couple minutes before, I keep trying to reach him. He never shows up. And Diki and Creature are warming up, and I told them if they can please wait, and they're very, very gracious about it. They were very understanding. So they ended up waiting an hour. I think even more than an hour. And the whole time I heard nothing from Sane, and I'm trying to text him, Discord, ask people that he knows online. Nobody knows where he is. Eventually, as you said on stream, I ended up, instead of giving a walkover, I just asked if they want to play 2-on-1 so we can get it over with, because it's not fair for them to delay another couple of days while we find him. Obviously, I would have lost, but at least they got their win, and I took my loss. And a few days after, he still didn't respond to anything. So I asked Glad if I can replace him with anybody else, and Glad said sure. So that's how I ended up with Bogo.
You know what's so lucky, by the way? The fact that you didn't give a walkover, and that the fact that you played it 1 versus 2 actually allowed you to get into the prize money now, because the rule says that if you give a walkover, you automatically are disqualified to even get any prize money.
So, yeah, I read that, and that's why I didn't want to give a walkover. But even without the prize money, I never like to give a walkover. And to be honest, I didn't play for the prize money. Actually, I probably will just give it back to Galad to do another tournament. I don't play for the money; it's just for the competition. But giving a walkover, I think the rule said if you give one, you'll get disqualified from the losers bracket too.
Yeah.
For me, it was not about the prize money being eligible for it. It was just being able to keep playing.
Yeah.
Anyway, I know it sucks for the teammates we faced in the loser. I mean, the opponents we faced in the losers bracket, because they got to face me and Bogo versus another team that everything would have been different if Sane did show up. Maybe we would have lost, maybe we would have won, but it would have been different opponents for them. So it kind of does suck for them. So I feel bad about that. True.
But still, it was nice, a nice gesture by the admins to allow Bogo Joker to take Sane's place, and it also allowed us to get some really good games from you guys, and we got to see you get all the way to 4th.
Yep. No, we're happy with it. Bogo was reluctant to accept the join because he also didn't want to cause drama and unfairness and stuff, but the admin said 2 or 3 times that it's fine, and then I put a message on the players channel saying I think I want to do this, and nobody said anything against it, so kind of just went forward with it.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Blood Dog, and thank you so much for participating in the tournament. You guys gave us some amazing games and some nail biters. We're spoiled, and I'm sure you're gonna enjoy watching the VODs of this, because it was a good time both for the viewers and for me as a commentator. So thank you very much for the games.
Yeah, thanks for streaming. I'll watch it all except until DM2 when GT stole my yellow armor spawn.
Yep. Well, at least we didn't get to see that on stream. We got to see Bogo Joker instead. So
good, perfect.
You're fine.
All right.
Thank you so much,
thanks,
dude.
Andy.
Have a good one.
You too.
All right, that was Blood Dog, guys. And pretty good timing as well, because it looks like GT and Mur are getting ready to play